Disconnection. Oh, is it working? I think I'm live, but I don't think I have any viewers. Does it work?
Yeah.
Can you see me online?
Yes. Yeah.
This is, are you my viewer now?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Did you just like it?
Yes.
Okay. There's no viewers, you're the only viewer.
There's 2 viewers now.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh my god, I've never done this before. Okay, so I'm making my own makeup right now, and I thought I would do a live broadcast of it because I have never done a live broadcast, and this is pretty cool. So I'm going to turn this to show you guys how I'm blending my own makeup and what I'm making it out of. First, I'm using arrowroot powder. And hi, Anna. Good to see you. And I'm also using cacao powder, and I'm using cinnamon. So what I did is I already did all this, but I think I wrote it down here. I put 3 tablespoons of arrowroot powder into one of these little mason jars. So I bought a bunch of these mason jars. I put 3 tablespoons of arrowroot. I think I put 1 tablespoon of cacao, and it was way too much. So I ended up pulling a bunch out and dumping it. Then I put 4 teaspoons of cinnamon in. And I guess this is my first experiment with it. What I noticed is the cinnamon has a little warmer color. It's a little more yellow and warm than the cacao. So it was actually, I wish I had put more cinnamon and less cacao. And then what I also added was mica powder. And these are the different mica colors. So if you look at my little work plates or placemat here, I have all these little metallic mica powders. This one's like an iridescent red. This is just like iridescent white, I think. And then these bronze ones, and then these shimmery gold ones. So a mixture of all of this with the arrowroot, the cacao powder, and the cinnamon. And then I started adding it in here. So how I started was I had this really crappy CoverGirl makeup that I had for years, and I never really wear it except to Anna's wedding because I just went to a wedding last week and I needed makeup. So I took this makeup and I smudged it on this paper here to see what the color would be. And then from here, I started mixing in these mica powders and the cinnamon and the cacao so that I would get a color that was really similar. So if you take a look at what I have now, this was the CoverGirl stuff, and this is the one that I made out of everything that I just told you about. And if I smudge it here next to the CoverGirl, it's a little browner. I was trying to get it more yellow, and that's actually why I'm doing a live broadcast here, because I want anybody's help with how to make it a little more yellow. What I started doing was adding these mica powders, but the problem with that is that it's really, really shimmery. So I ended up putting some of it on my face right now, and it matches my skin color. The problem with it is, I don't know if you can tell, it's really, really shimmery. It has a lot of gold mica, so it blends pretty well to my skin color, but mustard. That might work, but it also might smell and taste really gross. Is there any other spices or like baking things that I could add? Because you can see it's all really shimmery here, which is awesome for a bronzer, but I definitely don't want my entire face to be glowing with gold. So let me turn this here. So I have this color right now. This is where I'm at. Any other color theorists here? This is a mix of originally when I put some of the brown mica in, and this was like this is the synthetic foundation right there. So I don't know what else to say live here. I guess that's just the tutorial that I could give. It has, again, arrowroot powder. The recipe here. I put arrowroot powder, about 3 tablespoons I started with. Then I did 1 teaspoon of cacao powder, 4 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then these are my mica mixtures. Koba gets jealous when I Skype with people, so she's crying. I have a flashing bronze color, which I did half a teaspoon of classic gold, 1/4 teaspoon of iridescent gold, and then 1/8 of light pink. And again, this is my skin color, so I think this is what would vary for most people. What's wrong, Koba? Less arrowroot. Would that make it less arrowroot? Would make it less? Would make it? Yeah, maybe it'd be less white, so I wouldn't have to add so much browns. I'm trying to think of, because I haven't really looked at many recipes online for makeup, and I'm trying to think of other kind of natural things that I could put on my skin that would last and would give me more of a warm tone. So the arrowroot is really white and it makes it really kind of cold, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. And then the cacao was a little too brown for my skin tone, and the cinnamon was kind of nice, but I'm still looking for like pinks and yellows. So anyway, I'll probably wrap up this live broadcast now, but I wanted to share this recipe with you guys. I'm actually really enjoying it. It smells really good. It's really nice to have cinnamon and like a chocolate smelling makeup. And what I think, I haven't really tested it for real. I'm just sort of rubbing it on my forearm and my face to see if it's close enough, but I'll probably end up making a base of coconut oil and vitamin E, or just different sort of hydrating things, so that I can put the powder on top and it will last longer. But if you guys have any ideas, I've never done a live broadcast before, so I think this is going to be saved and you can replay it, and I'd love to continue the conversation in the comments. And I actually promised to do a live broadcast of water filters today, so I'm going to show you guys my Berkeys probably in a few hours. Thanks for watching.